Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bella. I'm a zero-based cash budgeter from Ontario, Canada. I do cash stuffings, budget breakdowns, and cash unstuffings on the regular. This year I'm also going to be introducing a bunch of new cash savings challenges that I've made myself. So I've got like a whole month ahead section with so this one here is for car insurance, this one here is for my phone bill, this one is for my rent, this one here is for my car payment, and then I've got a savings challenge made because I'm hoping to add $500 to my emergency fund. I've got a vet fund savings challenge, and then these ones here are kind of like my victory lap. So if I fill all of these, which are my priority for this year, then I will start. I've got my 5, 10, and 20 in this envelope, which I will only start once these ones are complete. So there's those. Also, I've actually now got 3 binders. In 2023, I only had 2. Now I have 3. I had to add this one because it just fits in so perfectly. Ties the whole thing together. So this one here is my sinking funds. So it's got my my car maintenance, my kid, my personal, my fun, vacation, and Christmas and other gifts. And then this one here is my necessities or essentials or variable spendings. So I've got my groceries, my gas, my dine out, my pets, beauty, and medical in here. So I'll be budgeting for all of 3 of these today. And I've also got another special thing. I've got this guy here. So this is just a tin can savings challenge, but here's the difference. There is no way to get the money out. So once it's in, it's in. The only way you can open it is with a can opener, and that is what intrigued me. I saw somebody use one of these in the past on a video. The guy had like a $70 savings challenge or something where every time he looked in his wallet and saw a 50 and a 20 side by side, he'd grab them both and shove them in. And that was insane to me because I never have $70 lying around. So that's not what I'm going to do. But I haven't decided how long I'm going to go with this. I don't know if I'll save it for a year and see what happens, or if I'm going to save it till I need it. But I do plan on trying to put at least $20 in per month. We'll see what happens. This one here I got from the dollar store. You can see the little dollar store sticker. It cost me $2.75. And yes, you know it, I definitely bought more than one. I think I bought 3. So, you know, if I do need to open this one, since it took me so long to find one of these, I will start another one if I have to open this one. So there's that. Okay, you guys aren't even here for that. You guys are here for my budget breakdown. Okay, so first and foremost, I will let you know that these here, I make these myself. Here is my financial goals for 2024, but I make these sheets myself. I made them on a spreadsheet on Google, and then I printed them off, and I just kind of print them off as I need them. Last year they were pink in a blue folder. This year they're purple in a purple folder. So look at me stepping up in the world of aesthetically pleasing people, hopefully. So I always start on a piece of lined paper like this, and then I move it to here after I'm done filming. I used to do it on camera, but it just makes the video so much longer, and I'm not doing anything you haven't seen me do on here. So I will leave this over here, but I will be doing my budget on here. Okay, first step is to go into the month and see what bills or payments I have coming out. So today, which is Wednesday, my son and I did have a dentist appointment. I did expect it to be much more expensive than it was. I estimated $175, but it only ended up being like $99 or something. So I did put a $50 bill in on it, so I do owe $50 toward that still. My phone bill I will be paying tomorrow, which is $90. My pay came out, and it is well, it didn't come out. It's the amount I'm getting paid came out. So for January 4th, the total I'm being paid, it was $1,466.93, which means I will be stuffing $1,465. because I don't see any point in taking this $1.93 out when I can just leave it in there, and it can go towards covering the expenses of the account or whatever it ends up covering. So this is how much I will be budgeting today, is $1,465. Okay, so like I said, I owe $50 on my dentist bill from today. My phone bill is $90, and I'll be paying that tomorrow. I get money from the government again on the 5th. That'll be a completely different, I'll budget it today, but that'll be a completely different thing. My tax-free savings account comes out on the 8th. That's Monday, and that is $100. And then my car payment comes out on the 12th, and it's $235. However, that is it for this pay period. I know I didn't mention this. This is more money from the government, the Advanced Canadian Workers Benefit. But my son, at his dentist appointment today, we found out that he has 2 cavities that need to be filled. So that money is probably going to be going towards him, because this is a very heavy week with my insurance, plus my tax-free savings account, plus my car payment, plus I have a hair appointment, plus my son's birthday. So if not the Climate Act incentive, it'll probably be, or even the child, we'll work it out. Either way, this first half of the month is a lot lighter than the second half of the month. But yeah, so again, dentist, $50, phone bill, $90, TFSA, $100, car payment, $235. So we're gonna move that over there, out of the way. And we're going to start our budget with anything that is online. So rent, here. Rent for me is $150 biweekly. Phone is $90. Sitter, I owe $75 this round. Tax-free savings account is $100. Car payment is $235. Credit card. A big part of my goal this year is to not just pay the minimum, but this pay, I'm only going to pay minimum. So I'm going to be putting $200 toward that. I do owe like $2,900 on it, so I've got to really start making bigger payments, and I don't really spend it. That's not the problem. The problem isn't that I spend every cent I put on it. The problem is that all of my subscriptions come off my credit card. So Audible, Disney, Netflix, my son's Amazon Kids, all of that comes off of my credit card. Canva, which is where I make all my savings challenges, all of those things come off my credit card. So when I make a payment of $100, that entire $100 will go towards those subscriptions, because it's probably about $100 bi-weekly that comes off of my credit card. And then also I've got to keep in mind that at some point I've got an annual subscription that comes off for CAA. I think it's in April. I need to make sure I write that down. But yeah, so anything that comes off credit card, that's what this payment's for. But I need to start paying more than just the minimum, you know? Okay, and then fees is $10. So that's just bank fees. Every bank account, not every bank account, my bank account is $16.99 a month. For now, I'm going to keep it that way. I know I can bring it down if I need to, but because I just bought a car and everything, I've actually needed like a cashier's check thingy before, and those are $9.99 a piece. Without the account that I have. So until I know that I'm done buying stuff like that need big costs, I am going to continue to keep that account. So it's $16.99 a month. So I put $10 bi-weekly aside, and that should cover and not be any kind of an issue. Okay, so now we are going to add it all up. So we've got 150 plus 90 plus 75 plus 100 plus 235 plus 200 plus 10. So we got 860. And then we're going to subtract the 860, which is all, again, online payments. So I will never see any of this money. This whole $860 will never leave my account to come into my hands. It will all go to somebody else. So we're going to subtract this 860 from 1465 because that's how much we're being paid. So it comes down to $605. So all of this is part of online payments. So this is the amount that will be withdrawn for cash stuffing. Okay, so normally when I do my online payments, my sister is included in this. She and I have this floating 30 deal that we've come up with because she and I, there was a point when we were both so tight for money all the time that when one of us got paid, we just sent money to the other because we were both always struggling to pay for a meal. And that was, for me, that was before I started this a year ago. I haven't actually needed that money from her in a very long time. But I continue the system because I know it helps her. Now she is just starting with cash stuffing as well. So hopefully maybe by the end of the year, it won't be something she needs either. But for now, she's my sister. I'm always going to help her if I can. So I usually send that to her online, but she has requested that I bring it to her in cash when I go there this weekend. So I'm going to start that up here. I'm actually going to move this over a little bit because I do have to do my denominations and I didn't really leave myself very much room. So $30, like I said, is our floating 30. Then groceries. I always do $150 and I divide that by the 2 weeks because I get paid bi-weekly. So it ends up being $75 a week. Same with gas. And that's just the number that works for me. Like if you have a bigger family, like I just basically buy groceries for myself and my son. My mom eats some of the stuff I buy too, but like she also buys her own groceries. So there's that. But like gas, I personally drive to and from work every day, but then I also take an hour-long drive to my hometown once a week as well. So that's why my gas budget's so high. But obviously, just do what works for you. This is just the number that works for me, and it took a little while for me to settle on this number. Like I've tried $200 with gas or with groceries, and I always had too much, or I would buy too much stuff that nobody ate. So like if I need to stock the cupboard or something, then I always put this up to like 200, but 150 just seems like to be the perfect spot for us to be. So until I need to raise it, that's where we're going to stay. And same with gas. It just seems to work good, except for the car that I just bought seems to be a lot better on gas than my mom's van or my old car. So 150 might get lowered, but at the same time, I kind of like having that cushion. So I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so dine out. And I gave us $50 for dining out. Once again, I go to my hometown once a week. So when we go, usually we'll stop and get Starbucks and, grab lunch or whatever. We generally try to keep it affordable at like Subway or something like that. But, you never know what you're going to crave when you're on the road. So I'm also going to use this as an opportunity to refill my medical and my beauty. So medical is anything medical, of course. So it'll be prescriptions, if one of us gets hurt, if we run out of Band-Aids, if one of us gets sick and we need Tylenol or anything like that, that'll be covered by medical. And then beauty, and I do actually hope to increase this at some point to $50, but for now, $30 will do. And beauty covers anything, basically toiletries. So shampoo, conditioner, body wash, face wash, toothbrushes, toothpaste, anything we need like that. My son actually needs a new toothbrush. Like I said, when he went to his dentist appointment today, they found 2 cavities, and they actually recommended that maybe I start him on an electric toothbrush because it'll take a lot of the guesswork out of where he's brushing, and they really think that'll help him because he's only 8, he'll be 9 at the end of January. They think that he's just getting bored with the regular toothbrush, and they recommended getting him an electric one. So I'll probably be covering that out of either beauty or I might stuff my sinking funds with it. I'm not sure. Anyway, I think that is all I'm going to I guess technically I'll add my dentist here too, because I still owe $50 to my dentist and they don't accept e-transfers, so I've got to take the cash out. So we've got 30 plus 150 plus 150 plus 50 plus 30 plus 30 plus 50. So we got 490. And we're going to subtract that from 605. So we got 115. So this 115, I'm going to just distribute it through my savings, my sinking funds. So the funds that it will be distributed through will be in this this blue binder here. So again, we've got car maintenance, kiddo, personal, fun, vacay, gifts. So my son's birthday is at the end of the month, so I'll probably be adding a good chunk there. But also his electric toothbrush I'll probably throw in there. And I do owe 115-ish for my tire change from December. So I do want to pay that off too as well. So that'll be coming out at I'll do that at some point. But yeah, so those are what I will be spreading the 115 between. And then so I'll be doing that cash stuffing tomorrow. All of this will be included in that. But then on Friday, I'm going to do another cash stuffing. So on January 5th, I do get $190 called the GST from the Canadian government. And I have decided that I'm going to use that entire $190 for savings challenges. Cause I did do savings challenges. The only savings challenge I did in 2023 was my 100 envelope challenge. And I never actually really had money to put toward that. When I did, it was always government money. So I would like to make the best use of this as I can, because I'm not always going to have extra money like this. Like the only reason why, like I said, the only reason why this is so high is my vacation overtime money went into that. And then the only reason why it's only because it's January. I've got a couple things coming out in January, but they don't come out every month. I don't get $190 3 times every month. I get it once every 3 months. And also, normally I'd be struggling a little more, but I've recently made the decision. I had to choose between the after-school program, which would keep my son from when he got out of school until I was done work, or I could leave him there up to 6 o'clock. But I had to choose between doing that and making car payments. So that is actually a big chunk of money that isn't quite there right now. And hopefully I won't have to go back to that. It's going to be a month of trial with him because it's going to be the worst weather, being January in Canada. And I'm gonna have to see if I can even trust him to do the walk, because he can get kind of rowdy. He can kind of, push the envelope a little bit, test the waters of my trust a little bit. So if there's ever a point that I get home before him and he doesn't have an explanation for it, well, I'm probably gonna have to re-enroll him in the after-school program. And I have talked to them and they are aware that that could happen, but we're hoping it doesn't. So yeah, that. Okay, so next we're gonna talk about the denominations of this. So like I said, all of this is online. We never even see it. So the $605, which is all of this, needs to have denominations. So when I go to the bank, what am I going to take out as far as bills? So for my sister, and I will be going to the teller, so I'm going to take out tens too. So I'm going to do 20 and 10, that's 30. Groceries, I'm going to do 50, 50, 20, 25, and 5. Gas, I'm going to do 50, 50, 20, 25, and 5. Now in the near future, I might just try using gas, either putting it on my credit card so I can get the bonus points from PC, or making it a online payment, because my gas station, because it's a small town and they've been robbed before, they don't like it when you spend more than $20 in cash at a time. And I don't like to go and buy just $20 of gas. I'd rather fill a tank twice in 2 weeks than go and put $20, $20, $20, $20. So I'm thinking if I do that through debit or through credit, then at least, like I said, I can get the bonus points through my credit. Or if I do it through my debit, first of all, I won't even have to go into the bank, which means less random spending, because when my son's with me, he always wants a treat, which a lot of the times I do say no, but I do like to occasionally say yes. So that's just something I'm kind of toying with in my head. I would much rather use this money on my debit card so that I don't have to go and... Anyway, dine out. I don't like taking 50s in, because like if you go to Tim Hortons with a 50 and you are only getting like a $3 drink, they give you some dirty looks. So, and also you end up all this anyway. So I'm gonna just get the smaller bills out. Medical, I'm gonna do 20 and 10. Beauty, I'm going to do 20 and 10. And dentist, I'm just going to take out a 50. And then for my sinking funds, I don't know how I'm gonna break this up. Let's do 5 20s, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80. Let's do 80, 90, 100. And then we'll do 5, 10, 15. 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 5, 10, 15. That's what we'll do. I didn't put pets in here. I just noticed I forgot to put pets in here. So, since my dog does need stuff, I'll just use some money from the sinking funds. I'll put that here so that I remember. So I usually stuff 30 in there. So basically I'll have 85, 20, 40, 60, 85. Yeah, okay, I can still make that work. When I do my budget in the purple book, I'll make sure I add pets up here and make the adjustment that I need to make. Okay, so now I'm going to write down, I guess I'll do it up here. So 50s times 20s, 10s, 5s. So 50s we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20s we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 10s we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. Then 5s we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 50 times 5 is 250. 20 times 13 is 260. 10 times 6 is 60. 7 times 5 is 35. Okay, so we got 250 plus 260 plus 60 plus 35. 605. Perfect. All right, so this is what I'm going to take to the bank. I'm going to ask them for 605 with these denominations. And then when I come back tomorrow, so you guys will get another video tomorrow, which is Thursday the 4th, I will do my cash stuffing, but then I will also be back on the 5th to do my cash stuffing of this $190 as well. I don't know what denominations I'm going to do for that yet. I'll figure that out later, but I'm excited to do it. It'll be my first time actually doing that, and I do want to throw something in this. So you guys should let me know. Should I like when I start filling this? I thought about how bad I wanted one, but I never thought about like how long am I gonna stuff it for? How much am I gonna stuff at a time? Like, should I budget to put $20 in every time I don't know. Like, how should I? Let me know. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Once I'm turned off the camera, I'm going to move all of it into here. And then I'll be stuffing it, like I said, tomorrow. So I hope you guys will tune into that. And yeah, thanks again. Happy 2024, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.